Okay, my name's Lynn. All you meat bags, if any come to my channel, know that. We're going to talk about some N-words that are very damaging. Of course, everybody knows about the nigger word. That word just means trash, and I often call everybody a nigger. White, yellow, green, black, dogs, cars. It doesn't hurt nobody unless you want it to. But let's talk about some words that hurt, especially hurt children. First word, which I'm called now, never was when I was growing up. First N-word, nerd. Now back when I was going to school through the 70s and early 80s, nerd was a put down. It wasn't very nice. You could upset a smart kid's feeling by calling him a nerd, while the person calling the nerd a nerd was a dumbass to begin with, but they didn't get called dumbass. Today it's cool to be a nerd. While I am a nerd because I build computers and I've been a gamer since 1980, I'm also a gearhead. It's never been an insult to call somebody a gearhead. The next word. Now as a gearhead, I used to build muscle cars. Still do build muscle cars when I can. The next word I was called a lot when I owned muscle cars because they're loud is a nuisance. I've been called a nuisance a lot. Your cars are too loud. They make my alarm go off. They make my windows rattle. You eat too much gas. You're not good for the environment. Not a bad word, nuisance, but you shouldn't call N-words to people. These next words are deadly because they are often said to children. The first one is, you're no one. You're nobody. You're nothing. You will never amount to anything. That's been told to me my whole life, that I'm a nobody. I'll never be anything. I'm nothing. I'm a no one. You say that to a child enough, that they're no one and never going to be anything. They're nobody. They mean nothing. It'll do some damage to their minds. It did some damage to mine. There are other words besides N-words that are damaging, but it's always talked about the N-word, and like nigger being the worst one. I'm sorry, telling a child he's a nobody or she's a nobody, you're never going to amount to anything. I had a friend whose mother constantly said that he was nothing. She told me I would never amount to anything. Some dumbass cunt that was a friend of my mother's, who was a fat-ass slob, telling me I'd never amount to anything. N-words, there's more than just the typical nigger word. That doesn't even have anything to do with a black person. It's a slang word. Look it up. Now, black people were called Negroes. Actually, it means black. I have my crayons. I actually color when I can, when my hands let me. And the black says Negro on it. Blame Crayola. So there are far worse N-words besides the one everybody talks about. Because I've always been called a nobody, a nothing. There's a U word, useless. That's a pretty powerful word. Or how about, you're nothing but a loser. A loser. I have been called that all my years in school. I'm a loser. A lot, especially by the chicks. I'm a loser. I know I'm a troll, but I'm a loser. Nobody. How about the evil U word that so many kids get called? Ugly. Ugly. Put user and ugly together and that trumps nigger 10 times over. Especially in a kid's mind. And it does in adults' mind too. A lot of girls get called ugly and they kill themselves. I'm ugly. I'm a troll. I'll headbutt you if you say it to my face, but Everybody says it online where they're safe. So these are N words, and there's the U words and L words that are far more damaging. And there are many other lettered words that are incredibly harmful. And since every word begins with a letter, I guess just about every word can be harmful. That's it. N words and any letter words are very bad. Watch what you say. Be mindful of what you say. What comes out of your mouth could come back to haunt you. No matter who you are, what comes out of your pie hole could come back and bite you in the ass really bad. And that goes from the loser like myself all the way up to the leader of a country. That's it. A boring video about N-words.